Hi everyone and welcome to Junior Church. We are really missing you all and we hope that you will join with us every week while we continue in lockdown and we can't meet. I want to thank Roots for Churches Limited who have allowed us to reproduce with permission all of this material and they're helping us out. You'll need this worksheet for later on to do as a family and you can download this from the Circuit website. And you can fill it out afterwards. Today we're thinking about going out, which is a funny thing to think about, isn't it, when we're staying home and staying safe? But that's what our story is for today. There are lots of things in our Bible story today that might make us feel uncomfortable, but Jesus calls and commissions his disciples into a challenging situation. But despite the challenge, it is good news that they are sent out to share. While we might not be able to go out right now in the same way, there are still many ways in which we can share the good news of Jesus with other people. So our Bible reading today comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 35 to chapter 10, verse 8. Where we encounter Jesus' friends who are told to go out and share all that he has taught them with the world. I don't know about you, but when I have to go away, I always have to make a list about things that I need for my holiday. Whether that's for one night or for a week or 2 weeks, I have a packing list. I wonder what will be on your packing list when we're able to go and stay with members of our family or friends for the first time. Jesus, however, tells his disciples that they don't need to pack anything. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, here's our story. Jesus gathered his 12 disciples and he sent them out. He gave them these instructions. Don't go to Gentile or Samaritan towns. Instead, go to the people of Israel, for they are like a flock of lost sheep. Tell people the good news about the kingdom of heaven. Cure the sick. Raise the dead. Heal those with skin diseases and send out demons. You have been given all this freely for no payment. Now, you must go and help others without being paid. Jesus reassured them. You won't need gold or silver. Don't take a travelling bag or an extra shirt. Don't take sandals or a walking stick. When you go into a town, find out who the good people are and stay with them until you are ready to leave. If you enter a home, bless it with your peace. But if it is not worthy, take that blessing back. If someone doesn't welcome you or they won't listen, leave at once, shaking the dust off your feet. I am sending you out like sheep into a pack of wolves, Jesus said. So you need to be as wise as a snake and as innocent as a dove. Because of me, people will hand you over to those in power and have you beaten. You'll be dragged before kings and leaders. But if this happens, don't worry about what to say. You'll be given the words at the time. It will be God's Spirit speaking. Because of me, there will be unrest in families, Jesus said sadly. Brothers will turn against brothers. Fathers will turn against children. Children will turn against parents. Many will be hated because of me. But if you remain with me until the end, you will be saved. If they persecute you in one town, run to the next. I promise that before you have been to all the towns of Israel, the Son of Man will come. So like I said, you need the activity sheet to continue with Junior Church, and that's from the website. But if you're one of our older teens, you might want to have a re-look at the Matthew chapter 10, verse 5 to 14. And I wonder if you might like to draw up a job description. What skills and gifts would fit the job to go out on the mission that Jesus is sending us on? Whatever you come up with, I know that you are fit for the job. So before we go, I want to encourage you to pray. And for that, you need your feet. and some pieces of paper. I got my daughter Lucy to do this job for me. Doing things for God often involves us stepping out of our comfort zone and may make us feel uncomfortable. But we need to remind ourselves that God is with us during those times. So I want you to make some stepping out feet as a reminder. Take off your shoes, that's if you've got them on, and draw round your feet. And one of them, write "do not worry." And on the other one, write "God is with me." Sometimes we have to step out and do things that we don't find easy. Let's pray. Loving God, help us to remember today that you are always with us. Amen.